Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty, who I'm going to point out has his weekly Battle Operation 2 streams on Saturday nights. So I kind of half-purposely held this for a Saturday so you would know to go look for that. But as it is, also it was just halfway an accident just because he offered the video. I was ready up to Saturday, so I went with it. This is a space Kampfer round, and the Kampfer is really good in space. I haven't played it there lately, but it is pretty solid. Can be kind of fragile. That is the main thing with the Kampfer. You can see a lot of armor or a lot of hit points just melted away while he was knocked down. So it's one of those things. Good kill there, where you have to be really, really careful. It does have maneuver armor, and it does have a dodge roll, but along with forced injectors, so it's very mobile. It's something you really do have to keep moving with, and halfway try to keep an eye on the enemy to make sure they do not have you in their sights, because if they do, like I said, very fragile machine, but capable of a lot of damage. It is pretty much the archetypal glass cannon in this game. But it's good, and hey, Salty already got a kill, so that's a good start. He's got some other folks on his team here you'll recognize, Heavy Arm Zero particularly, who good to play with Heavy again when I dropped in on a couple of Salty's Saturday night games. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that this week, sadly, but I'm hoping to catch up with them again sometime soon. Let's see, that is... Not sure. Is that that is a Saikamuzaku test type. That is a raid. He's got type advantage. Good thing to be fighting. And a lot of damage, as you can see. Again, the Kampfer's key ability is the ability to do a lot of damage fast, and that was it. And let's see, didn't quite get in on that, but the entire rest of the world was doing pretty solid, so that's not bad. Salty's taking the waypoint closest to the enemy base. That is a good thing to do. That's why I personally believe you should always secure your waypoints at the near the Allied base, but that's up for interpretation. They are close enough to your spawn point. It's not a tremendous savings of time to take it, but it is some if the fight gets pushed back here like it has been. Also, it's just means it takes the enemy a little bit longer to take it for themselves if they were liable to. Let's see, Kampfer Vulcans are not bad. They're not outstanding. I'm trying to think of anything that has really spectacular Vulcans at this point in time, and the Go-Go Jaeger and the GBO2 are the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Also, I'm just really... I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because I know the Gatling Smasher on the G-Line standard armor is good, but just that really kind of tore down his health a lot faster than I expected. So now it is time to play defensively, wait for people to stick their head up around the corner, and shoot them when they do. It's really difficult kind of spot he's in. One shot and he will die. He's got one round left to fire in the bazookas. And now there's the shotgun, which is really kind of short range if you want to make good use of it. This is a good chance to repair, because why cost your team the points when you can just hide behind something and get some health back? Especially again where they've got a really solid lead here, you may as well make the repairs. Though the counter argument there with the Kampfer is that to make enough repairs to be durable would take far too long. But he can survive probably one good stun shot without getting killed, so let's see how that goes. See, somebody managed to hit the G-line, that's good. Somebody had their back turned to Salty, that's not good for them. And getting the Gym Intercept FB, mostly worn down quickly is a good idea, because that thing is vicious. Unfortunately, it got behind him, and yeah, it's strong. It is a strong machine. Oh, it's Pale Rider Space that got him. I didn't drop that. I didn't try very hard, because Space is not... I'm okay with Space. I'm enjoying it more lately now that they've made the changes to the controls that they've made, but it's still not my favorite thing, so... I tried for it a couple of times. I tried for the level 2 Pale Rider Ground a couple of times. I don't have either of the Pale Riders, but odds are good it will show up in in tickets if it hasn't yet. I don't think it has. Maybe it has. Either way, it should show up soon for in places other than the lottery if the level 2 is out there. That's usually the pattern, it seems like. They introduce higher levels in the lottery before they move the lower levels to more accessible places. And let's see. Good shotgun shot there. I didn't expect the right swing to reach far enough to the left to hit that. Nice move. I'm not... The Kampfer's beam saber skills, I'm not 100% up on. I swear the melee pattern looks different than the last time I used it, but that means I just have not used it in a while. But yeah, that horizontal swing has pretty good range. I'm going to have to remember that. And looking for a good opportunity here while hopefully not ending up in the enemy sights. Yeah, just kind of darting around, corners of the ship. Good call. Shotgun into Sturmfaust. Good combination. Or was it bazooka into Sturmfaust? Either way, again, that's the other skill that the Kampfer brings to the table. The fact that it can combo between so many different weapons. Shotgun into Sturmfaust. Bazooka into Sturmfaust. Shotgun or bazooka into saber. The only thing you can't really do is shotgun into bazooka because there is a certain amount of ready-up time for the bazookas that means you can't quite do that. But bazooka, I want to say the shotguns have a little time on that too. So, but yeah, basically the Sturmfausts are fast, the saber is fast. So yeah, you've got a couple of different varieties of 1-2 punch you can set up there. And again, very fast, very mobile, and yeah, they've got this locked down pretty hard. They've got a 4,000 point lead. This is a non-ace match, and there's a minute left. In an unlimited room, that's potentially losable, but I don't see it happening with as well as they are doing here. Especially since they have managed to push the enemy all the way back here. And again, this is another reason why I say take your checkpoints, because yeah, they could have done that anyway, but it gets a little harder when there's more, allied checkpoints to deal with. And good shot against that Pale Rider space. I'm 100% certain that's what that was, because, well, it's not a Blue Destiny, so it's that there's only so many things that can use that system in space. And that had to have been Pale Rider space at that point. But, okay, that person's nearly dead. That person is dead. Very nice. And shotgun's almost reloaded. And not enough pellets to stun. Oh no, maybe it did stun. It doesn't take that many. I think it's 2 or 3 pellets on the Kampfer shotgun to stun, which is not a ton. You don't always get it, but when you do, it's pretty handy. And it's more often than not. There's the Gem Intercept custom again. I want the standard one from Battle Operation 1, the one without the booster. Because that was basically one of the original raid snipers. It had a charging beam sniper rifle that was really good, and yeah, it was a raid, and that was fun to use. But good job, Salty. He had a good round. He had a really good round. Heavy had an amazing round. Yeah, Salty still got over 100,000 damage, but Heavy was just that far ahead. 7 kills, 2 deaths. That is excellent. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. Wow, look at those pursuit assists, too. 11,000 points worth of that. And we'll be back soon with more. So, till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, there was a potential leak on the GBO2 website on Thursday when the new update for the game went up. It looks like sometime in the future we're going to be getting the Striker Custom, which appears to be basically a Gundamized version of the Jim Striker with some, not sure if they're beam tonfas or some other, close to the arm beam weapon, but what it looks like is a Gundam with beam punches, and I want the punchy Gundam.